Hey guys, RC here. Welcome back to episode 5 of our Let's Play. We are on May 19th, 1975 with our playthrough with the Kansas City Royals. Last sim we were not very good. We actually started off great with a sweep over the Yankees, and then Oakland took us out behind the woodshed. And then I think I spent half the video reminiscing about the decline of the A's dynasty. Uh, so if I got long-winded there, hey, sue me. Don't sue me. I don't have any money anyway. But yeah, just mind-boggling. I did post over at the OOTP forums. And we'll see what comes of that. That was kind of freaky though. But like I said, I'm a little concerned about the lost time for the development, but I'm going on the assumption that because the entire schedule was wiped out for all 3 minor leagues, that there is not going to be any benefit to the other franchises, so it's not going to hurt me any. So that's kind of what I'm going on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get another week in. We don't have any contracts outstanding right now. So let's see. Tommy John in the news again. 7-1 with a 177 ERA after that game. 213 on the season. Dave Goltz, recognize that name. Fred Norman in the news again. Don Sutton. Ken Forsch with the Astros. Nolan Ryan, 3-4 with a 3.57 ERA with California this year. Bart Johnson. Wilbur Wood, 33. Wow, that doesn't seem possible. I don't know why. Wilbur Wood seems like he was from like the previous generation, like you know, like the 50s and 60s. I don't know why. Oh well, you know, one of those names that I recognize, just didn't have it in the right era, I guess. Gary Ross. Ooh. Hello. There you go. A stir in the clubhouse. Interesting. Torre, a 25-game hit streak with the Mets. Ross apparently requests a trade. Doc Medich. That's one of the classic baseball names, huh? 26. What did he do? 82. Just never really, you know, right about here, early in his career, looked like he might actually turn out to be something special, and then just, you know, never really panned out. Let's see. Oh, Joe Torre's hit streak was snapped by the Pirates. Tom Seaver. Tom Terrific. A 5-hit shutout. All-Star game voting begins. I didn't want to be biased, and it was, you know, just something, you know, I don't feel the need that I need to do. So I was just going to let the game vote for All-Stars and Hall of Fame and whatnot. Let's see. Let's go take a look at the standings. 2-8. We are really going in the toilet here. Oakland went 6-4, but they didn't make up any ground on us. I'm not sure why, but 2-8. That's our first losing sim of the season, I believe. And let's see, we split a double header, so we lost 2 out of 3. This is another bug that I've reported. When you have the double header, you can only see one box score. Clicking on the team name gets me to their team, and it looks like it's only the second game that will pop up. Yeah, can't get to that first game. So I have reported that one as well. And then Oakland took 2 out of 3 from us again. We got a 3-2 win. Busby had a good game. Blown save. Blown save by Bird, but then he got the win in extra innings. Oof. I'll be glad if we don't see them on the well, for another month. So that may actually turn out to be a good thing. Let's see, Busby 6-1, 4-3. Yeah, we're really struggling here in pitching as far as wins. Our attendance is starting to shoot up consistently. So let's see. So yeah, now we're up to 4.1 projected revenue. So that cuts our losses to about $1 million. So that's actually really good. We're heading the right direction. Of course, we're losing now, so that's going to turn around and bite us probably. Let's see. So Al Autry is the only. Oh, how is he doing, by the way? So Brett's in the middle of a slump. Al Cowens is hitting 292, 1 homer, 3 RBIs in his first 6 games. So that's reassuring. Didn't I just have somebody that showed up as an upcoming free agent and now they're gone? All batters. Oh, there he is. All players. Al Autry. Where is he at? He's a relief pitcher in AAA. He is 23. Let me shop him, just see if anything pops up. Just scrolling through the list of players here. Let me, while I'm thinking about that, I am right now putting up episode 3 of the Let's Play. So we're recording episode 5. So you may actually be watching that here in a few minutes while I am recording this one. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get anything that really jumped out. I wish there was a way that I could. Maybe does this change everything? No. I wish I could see ratings over here, but I cannot. So you have to mouse over every single person. That's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get anybody. Fours. Extreme fly ball pitcher. I'm not, unless I just trade for a name that sounds cool, like Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek. That reminds me of, oh, what was his name? Johnny. They called him Johnny No Hit. Johnny. Oh man, I thought it was Vander something or other. He pitched back-to-back no hitters like in the 50s. I think it was the 50s. Um, Johnny. Oh well. If you remember his name, toss it in the comments. Just hey. But I do remember there was a guy named Johnny, and he was nicknamed Johnny No Hit. Back-to-back no hitters. Only person ever to do that. And that's a pretty astounding feat. I don't care. That's pretty good. Yeah, all right, we're gonna be done with this. I'm not gonna find anything on that guy. I do want to go look at salaries again. Al Cowens is making $535,000. Holy crap! Wow, man. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to offer him an extension. He's only 23. That's a lot of money for a 23-year-old, huh? Yeah, you're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to try to get a little bit of a pay cut on you, man. Will you take that? How about if I give you, I don't know what the average all-star bonuses are, but what if I give you a $10,000 bonus for making the all-star team? 613, huh? You take 603? Alright, we'll just do you a 1-year offer right now. Yeah, that's going to be a little pricey, man. Now see, he's up in AAA. Let's... No, front office. Upcoming free agents. Alright, so we're going to give Autry. He's going to turn that down. But, oh well. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we're going to have to bite the bullet here, it looks like, on a few players. And where is my Amos Otis? 2 weeks left on the DL. See, he's not going to get any better or any worse. So he's probably ready to come up. But I got Patek there. Now Patek can only play short. He can play a lot of... You know what? I wonder... Because Al Cowens is right now in center. Jim Wolford's hitting 264. He can play left and right. Not horribly. Alright, I am gonna... He refuses to be demoted. Well, you know what? Then I am gonna waive him. Hopefully somebody picks him up. And he can play right field. So let's go ahead and call Rodney up. And see what the game might do with him. A second outfielder, really? No, 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 no. We're not going to do that. All right, Cowens. Let's go ahead and set you. Set game strategy. I want him forced to center field. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and force him in right field. I want him starting over this other guy, Wolford. Alright, so that puts Wolford in. Mayberry. Alright, so that's going to be a change there. Alright, let's get another week in. That'll get us through the end of May. Frank White, 6 weeks day to day. Ouch. Alright, let's see. Unhappy at transactions. I haven't really done anything. Whatever. Injury. I don't see. Oh, here we go. Day to day for 6 weeks. So minimal influences. We're going to keep him in the lineup. 271. Yeah. We go ahead and offer him an extension while we're here. 24,000. Can I get you on a 3-year deal? I'll take you 3 years at that. Yeah. We're only on Thursday, so let's still go through the next week. Jose Cardinal. Al Cowens, Al Autry signed there. Oh, Autry signed a minor league deal. Nice. Wasn't he on a... No, he was on a minor league deal. Okay. I was thinking about the other guy. Al Cowan signed. Willie Stargell. Fred... Oh, Jim Wynn, not Fred Wynn. Lamar Johnson. Jim Palmer. Boy, that Baltimore team got good there for a few years, didn't they? Earl Weaver. Earl Weaver baseball. Y'all remember that? I think that was my first baseball game that I ever played. Expos stop Cardinal. Why? Why did it stop? Did I have somebody eligible to come off of the DL? Maybe? No? Did I have somebody else hurt? Fran Healy, day to day, 5 weeks. Moderate running, no throwing, no hitting. So yeah, he's not going to be hurt from that. Keep playing, guy. Rub some dirt on it. Alright, let's try to get this week finished. Alright, so we're into June now. So we're into the boys of summer. Alright. American League fan voting. Anybody from our club on the board yet? Well, let's see. Gene Tennants. Boy, he was a good catcher. Thurman Munson. Boy, what a loss. Carl Yastrzemski. Bobby Grich. Phil Garner. Sal Bando. Rick Burleson. Doug DeSenseis. Bucky Dent. Bucky Dent with the White Sox and not the Yankees. Don Baylor. Now I remember him with the Angels in a couple of years. Hal McRae, there's our guy, second in the voting for left field. Amos Otis leads the voting in center field. Tommy John, the big free agent signing of the offseason, leads the way for starting pitching. Steve Busby's up there on the board, so we've got a few guys. Johnson hurt and out for the year. Gary Nolan. Don Gullett. I actually traded for one of his baseball cards. I remember. That is so crazy, that the stuff that sometimes just seeing a name will make you think about. Alright, let's see. Back to the standings. So we're through May. Lost 3-7, and our lead is down to 3.5. And honestly, I'm surprised we still have a lead. So we have been struggling mightily here down the last few weeks. We're just in a cold streak. Second in runs, batting average is down to 7th. On base percentage is down to 5th. And most of the pitching is in the latter half of the division. Marty Patton 5-2. Busby having a good year. Splittorf, boy, what do I want to do with him? I think I'm going to go ahead and offer him a 1-year deal. 176, that's a small raise. We'll ask for the response. Dutch already has a contract. Bryles is 31. Do I want him, or do I want to bring up somebody else maybe? I like to build with youth, and guys start getting over 30, and if they're not really good, they're expendable to me, for the most part. And it all depends on their salary too. 128, 127, around a 4 ERA. I mean, he's certainly a back of the order guy. Do I have anybody that could come up and replace him? I mean, 4.88, not really. I mean, when my best guys are, 4.45, 4.55. Let's see. Fitzmaurice. Yeah, let's go ahead and extend him. He's got a 2.7 ERA, 0.95 whip. He's 29. Oh, he's not in his last year? What? Oh, he signed through 76. Oh, well, that's cool. Did I already sign him? I don't think so. Lindy McDaniel, 39. I just don't see... God, do we sign him another year? 132. What does he want? Well, 183. Let me see if I can get you to take a little bit less. Alright. Doug Bird. Yeah, I do like him. 150. Oh, he's not a free agent yet. Good. Alright, so he's signed till 76. Alright, that's cool. We got 1 week left for Otis to come back. Alright, let's see what happens. Frank White update. Frank White does not want to come back. Really? Really? I thought I made him a decent offer. And isn't he starting for me and he's wanting to be a bench player? Too far apart. Well, you know what? I'm not going to lose you for nothing. So let's see what we can get. Chris Knapp, Moose Haas, Scott McGregor, Eddie Solomon. Actually, not a ton of interest for him, is there? If he can get his control up, he would be pretty sweet. Now, he's only signed through 75, so the problem here is, do I want to pay him while he's developing that control? 10 walks in 14 innings. Yeah, that's not going to be helpful. But he's probably the best player. Do I maybe get him and bring him in as a pitcher? Really good movement and control. Stamina. Wow, a 9 ERA in, well, 2 innings. He hasn't pitched badly at AAA, but he has struggled, and of course he's been sent back down. Eddie Solomon. He could actually be a starter. And I like his stuff. He's not horrible. You know what? I'm going to trade for him. Not the best offer I've gotten. Let's see. Is there anybody else? Ooh, Bert Hooton. I would love to get him. Rick Rochelle. Paul Rochelle, the Rochelle brothers. That's right. You know, they Andre Thornton, Mike Adams. Ooh, Rick Monday. I liked him with the Dodgers. $372. Wow. Can I add you to the deal? And what would it? You have no players that would make that work. Okay, well, that's fair. That's fair. Huh. I'm wondering if he might be better than oh, you know what? Let's go look down at AA, AAA. Oh, there's the guy that I would like to get. If I add him, what would it? Oh, you agree to that. Well, you know what? We're going to make that frickin' trade. Yeah, Bruce Sutter puts that, makes me happy. Yeah. Alright, so Suter and Anderson. Designated. Waivers. Alright, so we'll move Bruce up. Gary Wright up. So it looks like there's still some development going on. Guys are still getting hurt. That's weird. Transactions, place on the disabled list. There you are. Alright, Suter will send up. So that is weird that they are actually going up and down, even though we don't have any games. So they're saying Suter could be ready to come up, and I don't doubt him. I mean, he's already there. Alright, now, who do I have? Steve Staggs. He's not great, but he's okay. So let's call him up. And then we need to go figure out what we're going to do at second base. Probably going to put Cookie Rojas there, don't you think it will? No, Staggs actually goes in. Interesting. Okay, well, that'll work for me. Rodney Scott's hitting 258. We're not even through the week yet, so let's go ahead. You know, the only reason I took the time was because of that information. We agreed to a trade. Yeah, I'm going to miss Frank White, but man, I thought he had a contract that he was happy with, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's out, man. Some of these players designated for assignment. He must be assigned or released. That would be Harmon Killebrew. Well, you know, we are going to release you then. Yeah, that's fine. Bye. Thanks for playing, Harmon. I like Harmon, but boy, he's just not very good at this point. Lindy McDaniel, Paul Splittorf sign. Awesome. We'll come back and revisit that. I just want to get to... Alright, so we are to Monday. You know, Cookie is not going to do a whole lot for me here. 226 this year. Nobody wanted to sign him because we did shop him. I've got Staggs up. Gates I think is actually a little bit better player. Plus he's younger. So let me... And he refuses to be demoted. So we will waive and designate him. That gives us room to activate Otis. Alright, now Otis is... He's a center fielder. Alright, so Cowens now I need to go back and turn this off. And then I want to turn this off too, just for right now. He's actually 234 this week. Game strategy. Turn that off. Basically, if you don't know what I'm doing here, you go into the game strategy screen and you can force use at a position. So like this is really helpful, like if you have a player in the minor leagues that, let's say he's a first baseman and you want to try to get him to learn right field, you can force him to play in right field. And that way, if you force somebody, he automatically goes to number 1 on the depth chart at that position. So that's what I'm doing there. I was just trying to force a start for him. So let's see what happens here. So Otis back up. So it does keep Rodney Scott. Cowens actually comes down, and now that means I really don't need Wolford either. Although he's not a bad bat off the bench, it doesn't look like. So it doesn't hurt to have him there. Gates is my utility player. Nothing fancy about him at all. Alright, well, let's go in and take a look at our emails real quick. So Frank White told us to go to hell. Appreciate that, Frank. So we traded him. Seaver, a 3-hit shutout. He's 7-1 with a 169. Bruce Keeson, I've got a good friend of mine that is a Pittsburgh Pirate fan that probably has very fond memories of Bruce Keeson. McDaniels and Splittorf sign their deals. Let's see. Bad behavior. Larry Christensen and Joe McIntosh suspended for fighting. Don Baylor. And yeah, we're up a little bit to number 7, but that's not saying a lot. Let's check the standings. 4 and 6, we continue to struggle along, but 2.5 up on the White Sox. Busby with 7 wins. That's the only guy on the leaderboard for us. Kansas City, Missouri. Team chemistry, which is actually good. We've got a leader, a spark plug. We do have one disruptive guy. Why are you being disruptive, man? Scouting report. He is disruptive among teammates and only cares for himself. Not a big fan of that. Outspoken, I don't mind that. No selfish, no unmotivated. Alright. See, I don't know. Do you assign a captain? This is new in this game, so I haven't assigned any of these. Is this something that the team votes on? Is this something that yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that comes about. So if you know, let me know. Do we promote him somehow? That would be interesting. But our chemistry's doing well. Our offensive production is down. Batting average continues to slip. Bullpen ERA is doing great. Let's see. All right, Busby 7-2. Patton's 7-2, so he's having a really good year. Brett's on a hot streak, 297, 5 home runs, 35 RBIs. Mayberry, 247. Now we're through another month. What does his splits look like? So he hit 322. Now he's in, so he hit 332 for May. And we're just a couple of games in. We're a week into June. He's hitting a $105. Wow. You know, I look at his ratings and I'm like, how is he only hitting a $105? Pure hitters in the league, really? I mean, hello. What's the deal? What is the deal? The other guy, now my other first baseman is Scolati. Or Scolati. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Salata. They're both lefties. He's hitting 204. Just not enough at bats, but still he'd only be hitting, 220 or so. Oh man. All right, let's see. Upcoming free agents. All right. Rodney Scott. What are we going to do with you? 234. He's actually starting in right field now. 535. I just don't know if I can afford him, man. 617. Yeah, I'm just going to do 1 year for right now. Man. All right, Amos Otis, I definitely want to extend him. Now he's making 370. All right, I'd like to do you a 3-year deal. Can I get you 10,000 cheaper there? I really find it unsettling that one of the things that they tweaked in the game was realistic contract offers. Now, on the surface these look realistic, but you have to remember we're in the 1975 financials, so that's going to make a big difference. I forgot to set the timer for this. Oh wow, I'm way over. All right, let's go ahead and put a cut here, guys. I apologize for going so long, and we'll pick it up here in the next episode. Thanks.